Hey YouTube, this is WTZ Reptiles, and this is going to be my breeding plans for this year. As you know, before I was trying to breed Coco and Onyx last year, but did not get successful at that. So this year I will try and do that again to try to prove Coco out to be a yellow belly by breeding my male yellow belly to her to produce an ivory. I'm really hoping I get that this year. Coco is eating like a champ, but she doesn't seem to want to eat rats for some reason. So I'm just feeding her 5-6 mice a week, and she's staying about 1,800 grams, not really gaining over that much or anything. But for this year, I have 2 or 3 I know I have definitely 2 ball python breeding pairs this year, but I might have a third. One of my other female ball pythons that I got from a friend is in my little brother's room, and I'll go and show you her in a minute. But this will be her mate. This is Tiger, my male pastel, and he has kept quite a lot of his colors since I got him back in October. He's about 600 grams now or so, but in 3 months he should be around 850 grams, and he is just a awesome eater. Eats small rats right now. But before I go over to the other room and show you the other possible pair, well, the female ball python I'd be breeding to a Tiger, I want to show you my new Hydrofarm thermostat. I got this because back when I was trying to breed Coco and Onyx, one of the reasons I did not succeed in breeding them is because the temperatures were too low and they got sick, both of them. What I would do at night is I would unplug them and let them get down to room temperature, which would be about maybe 69-70 degrees, which is too cold, and didn't have any way of heating them up if I wanted to breed them. And while it's 69-70 degrees out here, it can be -10 outside, but it's not now because it's summertime, and if you look, it's a nice sunny day out here. But back to the snakes. So I got this so they wouldn't get sick this year, and I have more of a chance of getting lockups and successful breeding. Now the snake in the other room is a teacher snake, and only reason he even has it is because the kids in his classroom like it. If she turns out to be a good breeder this year for me, I'll ask him if I can keep the snake, give him whatever money I get from selling the eggs, not the eggs, the babies, half the money from that, and give him a young ball python. But since she is a female, he still wants a ball python during his school year, and I had told him I would give him Spot, my het pied ball python. I'm not going to be breeding him this year, even though he is breeding size. I'm waiting until I get some female het pieds and such to get him going. But right now, he's just basically a pet. In about 2 or 3 years, I should have female het pieds to breed him to. And also, just a question. If anyone knows this, please answer. If I breed a het pied, 100% het pied, to just like a normal female, what would be the percentage of possible hets to that for those snakes? So, just let me know. Thank you. And now I'm kind of getting to not this year, upcoming year breeding plans, but next year as well. These girls in here should be breeding weight by the next year. They're only about a year old, year and a quarter old, but this is Holly, my one that got sick, and she's about maybe 450-500 grams. But once she got out of her sickness, she was only like 200 grams. She's gained a lot in the past 4 months or so. I'm not going to pull Pistol out because she's just mean, but she might be breeding for me next year. She's about 700-800 grams right now. She's about the same age as Holly. What's weird is that those two are huge compared to the snake that's also the same age as them and is in here. She's still baby size. She is a horrible eater. She only weighs about 200 grams. Heck, the snake I got two or 3 months ago, the Jemima, she was smaller than Brownie when I got her. Now Jemima's like 100 grams more than her. Jemima's an awesome eater. Now I'll go ahead and show you the female ball python I might be breeding. I'm going to be breeding. Let me just grab something. Sorry for all the shakiness, I'm having to walk from room to room and stuff. Okay, in here, this is, I'm pretty sure, a female ball python. I got this from Scott Parks over at North Adams School, and she's actually really nice colored. She's very dark. I tend to like the darker snakes. Well, with normals, I like the lighter yellower snakes when it comes to morph, but she is always hungry. She's looking for food right now. I got her about a month ago, and she weighed 1,400 grams, and I've been trying to pound rats into her. She's probably around 1,800 grams now. And I'm pretty sure she's a female because I used my new probes. I used the middle one right there to probe her, and it probed only about 5 or 6 subcaudal scales. I'm thinking it's a female. If you guys have any opinions, please let me know. I know females usually probe about 4 or 5 subcaudal scales, and males usually probe around 8 to 10. But I'm thinking she probed more like 6. So, who knows? If it turns out that she breeds my pastel, it's a female. If she's not breeding my pastel and she breeds the cocoa, that's a male. But now for the third ball python I might be breeding this year, the same people who gave me the corn snakes you saw in another video, why did I say episode, has a ball python that has big spurs and stuff and looks just like a female, about the same size as her. So in a couple weeks or so I'm going to go down and probe that snake and determine if they want me to breed it or not. So and if I do end up getting it and breeding it, I'd get pastels, yellow bellies, and Mojaves this year, possibly. So wish me luck with that. And I love her cage. It's very unique. It's a custom built cage that the teacher built for her. And this right here is not only her hide box, but it's her transportation box. Because there's her entrance right there, and you can put a piece of wood in here, and it'll just slide right down in between there. So if I ever need to transport her, I'll use this box. Now I'm going to go show you Flavin and Frostbite, because I'm confused with them. Sorry if I put my finger in front of the lens for a sec. Let me first just get their lids off. And such. I already tried to prepare them as much as I could before taking this video, but don't want them to escape, so I kept the lids on. Let's first start with Frostbite over here. Again, white. Reflecting the sunlight so you can't see her, so I actually have to make a shadow. Frostbite's in shed right now. She is a female. I probed her with my kit I got a couple days ago, and she only probed like an inch into the tail, whereas my 2 corn snakes that I got that were babies, only the male probed like an inch and a half, 2 inches. It was just a baby. But I know it's a female here, and Lava over here I thought was a male. I've had 2 people tell me that Lava is a male, and I've sort of had Lava tell me too, because corn snakes, their males don't usually eat from like April to June, and for the past 2 years it has not been doing that. She has not been doing that, or he. But I probed him a couple days ago like Frostbite, and they both probed about the same depth. And I know Frostbite's a female, and Lava's just throwing it up there with that gender right now. So it acts like a male, but it probes like a female. And I guess I thought it was a male. I was going to breed Lava to Frostbite this year, and hopefully get some baby corn snakes, but I'm not sure now. I have another question for you guys. Do you think that since Lava may be a male, should I go ahead and try to breed him to Frostbite anyways, and just try to determine the sex that way, or just wait until later and breed both of them to another male? So that's my conundrum here, and I guess if if I do breed them together, my snow to my albino, would I get albinos 100% for anery? Or would I just get plain old albinos? And now, another question for you is, how old do male snakes have to be to breed? Because my male ghost corn snake in the other room, if I know that one's definitely a male, do you think I could cool down lava and frostbite and that younger male and try to breed him to that male? If frostbite's escaping. So I'd try to breed him to that younger male, even though he's only like 9 months old, and maybe 50 grams. I don't know how much he weighs. But do you think I should do that, or just do it with lava and frostbite? And frostbite's giving me a hard time because she wants to get out and she's not getting to, aren't you? So thanks for watching, and if you can answer those not the videos, if you can answer the questions at all, please let me know, and I'll be very grateful for whatever answers I get. This is WTZ Reptiles. I'm out.